What if I told you that Apple's smallest tablet is about to get its biggest upgrade in years? The iPad mini has always been the forgotten child of Apple's tablet lineup. While the regular iPad and iPad Air get updated every year, the mini can go years without any love from Apple. But 2026 might finally be the year that changes everything. The current iPad mini came out in October 2024, and we're already hearing exciting rumors about its successor. From a completely new display technology to powerful chip upgrades, the 2026 iPad mini could be worth the wait. Today, I'm breaking down everything we know about Apple's next compact powerhouse. Let's dive into all the rumors, leaks, and what is likely staying the same. Let's start with what's under the hood, because Apple is reportedly planning some serious performance upgrades. The current iPad mini runs on the A17 Pro chip with 8 gigs of RAM, which is already pretty impressive for such a small device. But the 2026 model is expected to jump to at least the A18 Pro processor. Now, you might be wondering if this is really a big deal. The A18 Pro has the same 10 CPU cores as the A17 Pro, but Apple has made some important improvements. The chip optimizations make the A18 Pro faster in real-world performance. Plus, you get a 6-core GPU instead of the 5-core GPU in the A17 Pro. This means better graphics performance for gaming and creative apps. But here is where it gets really interesting. Apple is also expected to include their new N1 chip for wireless connectivity. This chip brings Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread support to the table. Apple already started rolling this out with the iPhone 17 lineup and updated the M4 iPad Air with it in March. The cellular version will likely get Apple's C1X modem as well. All of these upgrades together should make the 2026 iPad mini feel much more responsive and future-proof. Now let's talk about the biggest rumored change, the display. This could be the game changer that makes the 2026 iPad mini truly special. The current model uses the same liquid retina display as the regular iPad and iPad Air. It's a good screen with LED backlighting, but it is nothing revolutionary. However, reports suggest the 2026 iPad mini will be the next device to get an OLED upgrade. We've already seen how amazing OLED looks on the iPad Pro models. The colors are more vibrant, the blacks are deeper, and the overall contrast is just stunning. Samsung Display is reportedly going to supply these 8.4-inch OLED panels. Mass production is expected to start in July 2026. An OLED display would give the iPad mini several advantages. First, you get true blacks and incredible contrast that LED displays simply cannot match. Second, colors will appear more vibrant and accurate. Third, OLED displays are typically more power efficient, which could improve battery life. And finally, OLED screens can be thinner, potentially making the entire device lighter. Don't expect all the premium features from the iPad Pro though. The mini probably won't get ProMotion or the fancy tandem OLED technology. But even a basic OLED upgrade would be a massive improvement over the current display. As for the design, Apple seems pretty happy with the current look. The iPad mini got a major redesign in 2021, and the 2026 model is expected to keep the same overall appearance. However, we might see some new color options. The current model comes in blue, purple, starlight, and space gray. Apple loves to refresh colors with new generations, so expect at least 1 or 2 new options. The cameras are likely staying very similar to the current generation. Apple has been using the same 12 megapixels set up across most of their iPad lineup. You get a 12 megapixels wide-angle rear camera and a 12 megapixels front camera with center stage. Center stage is that cool feature that automatically keeps you in frame during video calls. The only potential change is that the front camera might move to the landscape edge like other iPad models. This would make video calls feel more natural when you're holding the device horizontally. Some people are hoping for the new 18 megapixels front camera that's in the latest iPhones. But that upgrade probably isn't coming with this generation. Apple tends to roll out camera improvements gradually across their product lines. Let's address the big question, pricing. The iPad mini has maintained a $499 starting price since its 2021 redesign. Apple will likely try to keep this price point for the base model. However, there are some potential challenges. During Apple's recent financial results announcement, CEO Tim Cook mentioned they're in supply chase mode. This means there are industry-wide supply constraints affecting production. Combined with potential tariffs and rising costs for components like RAM, we might see price increases for higher storage options. The base 128GB model will probably stay at $499, but the 256GB and 512GB versions might cost more. Now, here's something interesting that some reports are suggesting. There's a chance the 2026 iPad mini could get the A19 Pro chip instead of the A18 Pro. This would be a much bigger performance jump and would transform the mini into a true portable powerhouse. With the A19 Pro, the iPad mini could handle demanding workflows that previously required larger iPads or laptops. It would also support more advanced Apple Intelligence features. This would make the device not just faster, but actually smarter and more capable. The big question everyone's asking is whether you should wait for this new model. Here's my take on it. You should definitely wait if you have a current tablet that's working fine and can last another 7 to 8 months. The OLED display upgrade alone makes it worth waiting for. Plus, the performance improvements and new wireless capabilities will keep the device relevant for years to come. However, don't wait if you already have a flagship tablet from 2024 or 2025. The iPad mini, even with all these upgrades, probably won't surpass high-end larger tablets in terms of raw power and versatility. But if you specifically want something compact and portable, the 2026 iPad mini could be your best option. The 2026 iPad mini is shaping up to be a significant upgrade over the current model. The potential OLED display, improved performance, and better connectivity make it an exciting prospect. Apple has often treated the iPad mini as an afterthought, but these rumored changes suggest they're taking the compact tablet seriously again. What do you think about these rumored upgrades? Are you planning to wait for the 2026 model, or will you stick with what you have? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if this video helped you understand what's coming next for the iPad mini. So, subscribe for more Apple rumors and tech news, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.